Hello friends, hello, and welcome. Welcome to this collective reading for the Lionsgate. I thought we would just throw a few cards down and see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and get comfortable. As I just, I like to set up our space a little bit when we're on camera together. So, this little tropical smelling candle here. So it's like we're in this interesting spot where we just had first harvest, Lunasa, and it's not quite, it's kind of like in between, even in between seasons. So it's like, for at least here, one day it's hot, the next day it's cooler, the next day it's hot. So it's kind of like what to expect. What's going on right now? Let's take a deep breath together. I had a nice little outing this afternoon and was gifted a few little fun things. So I thought I would pay it forward and do a little reading for us. Let's see what decks want to be used. I'm going to Rabasol and Love Light and Light Love. Inviting in the guides who overlight this show. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, the Pleiadians. I got this new bracelet. I went down to my local thrift store. Talk about it before. And I found this fun little bracelet. So it's got like, these are just like little decorative more than anything, but these on the sides are hematite. And so when I put it on, I was like, oh, I feel so grounded. And we kind of need that right now with the energy the way it is. So, and every reading you listen to, we've got people talking about the energies. And so we've got Lionsgate and we've got this super full moon coming up here. And you can take this as a timeless reading. Let's listen to it whatever you want. But we're in the middle of like some super full moon energy. And all the sort of solar flares and all that kind of stuff that's going on. Schumann resonance spikes and all of that. I'm opening up the tarot drawer. Of course, every deck wants to be a part of the picture. So let me just take a deep breath here. And settle into the intention for this reading, which is Lionsgate portal. The portal is open, the doors are open. Now what? Now what? What to expect? What energies are coming in to support us? The collective that's going to be listening to this and watching this reading. And let's see what deck they would like me to start with first. So they're saying bubble, bubble. So as you guys know, a lot of these decks are my personal decks. So here's bubble, bubble. Let's just see what the first card out is going to be. The first card out is Let Yourself Be Loved. So as I've been, and this smoky quartz wanted to work with us today. So this is a record keeper smoky quartz. It's got all sorts of good stuff going on inside of it. So typically we work with the REIKI tower, the cracked quartz, but today this little smoke quartz, there's a lot of rainbows inside, wanted to work with us for clearing, healing, new perspectives. And I do find it interesting that Let Yourself Be Loved is the first card out. I'm hearing a lot of way showers talk about the heart chakra being activated. What the heck? Being activated? I'm going to start being activated. In this portal, that this is a big part of this Lionsgate 2022. And I think I would agree with that. I find myself watching a lot of like rom-coms. I don't know, I've like gotten caught up in watching rom-coms. I love Cameron Diaz, so anything with Cameron Diaz, I typically will watch. And I watched one last night. I don't remember the name of it. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, I think that's where, it doesn't matter. But there was a song in there by Etta James, A Sunday Kind of Love. And I heard that song, so maybe that's one to go listen to. But I was just like, oh, like, I don't know, it just had me in tears. So Etta James, Sunday Kind of Love. So it kind of felt like it caused a big heart. So after the movie, I found it again and I was listened to it a couple of times, and it just felt like my heart opened even more to the spirit and the spirit world, and opening up to connections and opening up to, you know, whatever's to come. So let yourself be loved. So I'm grabbing now Tarot at the End of the Rainbow. And I think another big thing with this time period is clutter clearing. Like, what the heck? I've got these outside these little things have been floating around outside. I don't know, they're off some tree or something. But look, there's even one in the house on the floor at my feet. And they remind me of like little fairies. But I see them floating all over the place. So there's a lot of like, number one, magical energy surrounding us right now that you can tap into. That I wouldn't call it a timeline. I would call it more like an energy stream, the magic energy stream. It's like a, I don't know, it's a certain feeling I get. It's almost like working with the fairy world and earthing and fairy blessings, calling in that type of energy. And then if you work with like your senses a lot, it'll give you a certain feeling that is different from working with other types of light beings. And so I like to, and to me, it reminds me, again, I go back to, it reminds me of the autumnal season. It has a little feeling of Beltane going on, even though I know it's not Beltane, but there's a certain potency to the energy right now that if you want to get out of the everyday feeling and tap into this more magical fairy, you know, benevolent fairies or whatever, it's not, doesn't really matter, benevolent. What is cockatoo? All right, whoever's listening, get off of that. Just tap in, just go to your heart space and tap into the magic. And if that's fairy magic or whatever kind of magic you want to tap into, that's for it. Just go by to get it. That was getting me sidetracked. All right, I'm gonna do this. See, and now I'm not going into healing right now. I'm going into Lionsgate. If there's something that you need to say, then you need to like clear your heart. Clear your heart chakra. You need to clear your heart chakra, clear your throat chakra, and then you need to say what needs to be said. So that's a channeled message for somebody. I don't know for who. All right, the card we got here. Oh, lovely. We got the Death card. This Death card is very interesting to me. It's like I don't even know what the top part is. It's got human hands. And then there's like the bottom part is a deer. I see like a face. This is a very interesting Death card. And it's got like a black rose inside of a pentagon, like a 5-sided thing. What is that, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. There's transformation with the blue butterflies. There's these fairies on the ground, like, I almost need a magnifying glass here. Oh, they're sitting on top of magic mushrooms. All right, I'm telling you the magic. They're sitting on top of magic mushrooms. But Death is kind of stomping through. And you know, I almost can't tell here, like, are they happy to see it, him, them, the transformation? It's really kind of hard to tell. And it's kind of hard for me to tell, like, what is that leg doing on that bottom half? Is it gonna like stomp out the magic mushrooms? Is it Is it more like trotting in like, hey-o, just coming, just passing through with a little bit of transformation for you? And because look at all the rainbow light behind it. I think see, here we go again. We're going back to benevolent. Oh my gosh, now it's being combined. Benevolent versus malevolent. Maybe he's a happy-go-lucky death card guy. Maybe he's here to bring good type of transformation and he shouldn't be feared. Look at that outfit. I don't know. That's not a very scary death card to me. So in this case, I feel like Lionsgate is bringing some sort of a transformation through death of something, but it almost seems like it's death can be fun. The death card can be fun. We had a thing on the series, the channel at one point was the healing can be fun. And in this case, it's kind of like, well, the death card can be fun. I don't know. I want to, what was at the bottom of this deck? There it is. I'm going to have to take that. So this is clearing up the, I'll bring it closer. This is clearing up the heart space. But it's opening you. So there may be some clearing, like tears and stuff, clearing out old stuff. That's what happened to me last night. I was kind of like, I just seen 1133. There's something wrong with this 133 number. 133. It's not just me. Other way showers are saying they're seeing it a lot too. And they're kind of like, what does it mean? And when I look up the meaning of it, I'm kind of like, I don't know that I know what 133 is all about yet. It's like it has this hidden meaning. I'm not quite certain of it, what it's about. But clearing up the heart space. So that happened last night. I had like a little heart awakening, but it was fine. I mean, it wasn't like anything major. It was just like more like bringing, like opening doors to bring in more love, more connection, more good stuff, and just clearing out the cobwebs from some of those heart chambers that haven't been used in a while. You know, I don't know. All right, let's go with the Toth. My hand is having me, like, what is that? Like, oh, never mind. It's the hand from, is it the Addams Family? Okay, see, there's a lot of, I'm totally already in the Samhain Halloween autumnal mood. I gotta take these two right here. All right, so let me stay on track with what is Lionsgate bringing us. The doors open, now what? Now what? Now there's potency since they came out together. And the Three of Pentacles, which for me is always like a co-creating with the universe kind of a card. So the doors open and it opens up the ability to co-create and bring in what you want through this Ace of Wands. Wands and Pentacles, balancing earth and fire. I'm telling you, balancing. There's a lot of very high vibe. Oh, and look where this wants to go. Look what's sliding. I didn't do it on purpose. This is my drawing called Missing You. She's standing in front of the words heart and love, and her heart chakra is super activated. There's some darn 3 dots. Okay, I have to talk about 3 dots. I have to talk about all the Lions Gates that it's taken to get to this Lions Gate. So if you've been working with me for a while, it's taken us 2 years, 2 Lions Gates to get two Lions Gates seasons to get to this Lions Gate, meaning that whatever's coming for you through the blessings of this Lions Gate has taken you 2 years or more, 2 years or more to get here. And on this show for 2 years now, for 2 Lions Gates, 2020, 2021, well, it must have been 2020 because I said it, started in 2020, 2021 on the show. I think we did the whole treasure map series and the 3 keys. And this year, 2022, we did the 3 doors that the 3 keys fit into those 3 doors and opened 3 doors for 3 blessings. The magic of 3 times 3, the magic to get us to whatever is coming for us, coming for us, coming to us, coming to us, coming for us at this Lion's Gate. So I think I have planned, or my intention, I can't say I have it planned, but my intention is this weekend for our Week Ahead show to do a Lionsgate celebration where we just sit and do a little hangout, and I might, if I can find some, pop a little non-alcoholic bubbly and get out my 2022 champagne flute that I used at the beginning of the year and toast in this Lionsgate. I guess that's how special it's apparently supposed to be. Apparently supposed to be. So let me just go back and see if there's anything else, because I've got this missing you with this wands energy, and they're saying nope. Although she is like an oracle. She is an oracle card. She's an oracle. I made this. She's an oracle card in what deck? I don't even know now. She's an oracle card in the summer pack of Loveland Oracle, which I don't have. I still don't have the physical deck, but I'm missing you. Something going on with the heart space and the wands and co-creating with the universe. All right, they want me to go back to Bubble Bubble. Which one? Well, Bubble Bubble and then Loveland. Okay, so let's just see what else we've got. That was a quick shuffle. You know, I like to stand up and move around. Oh, here's this sing your own song again. It's got autumnal leaves, or dead. It's got dead leaves from the... Okay, I don't know. Hold on. Because I think we're supposed to clarify this with this Loveland card. Now, there may be things, you should be watching this reading using your master eyes, master ears. And if there's things you see in the cards or in the spread that I'm not touching on, but you feel like it's a message for you, then trust your guidance that it's a message for you. I always have you guys, tell you guys to pull in your own guides when you're watching this, when you're watching these. Oh my gosh, and there I am going, I'm doing that weird, like standing, like I don't have confidence again. I feel like I'm doing that old man walk again. Oh, somebody watching here has got to work on their posture, because they always draw my attention to it, and I always start to like hunch over. All right, but we've got, this card just came out. Magnetic Attraction. This is Bill and Melanie again. I've been talking about them a lot on the show too. Magnetic Attraction. So they're from Loveland. As Bill looked deep into Melanie's eyes, he knew he could never look away again. So we've got this magnetic attraction coming up. This is not the first time that this card has come out in relation to Lionsgate. And I almost got that feeling too when this missing you started to slip down on top of this Ace of Wands. So there's someone out there who's missing you, or maybe you're missing them, or maybe you're missing each other in the 5D, maybe you don't even know each other. And you feel each other's energy and you're just like missing each other. Now they want me to get Twin Hearts and then Shaman's Drum. So the doors are open. Now what? So Twin Hearts is my deck. Any of my decks, anything I talk about in this show, and I want to, the links are always in the show notes. And a couple of people have gone into the Redbubble shop and made purchases of the Bringers of the Light stuff. So thank you so much for that. And some of you have messaged me offline and shared some different things with me. And I want to let you know I do see your messages and I read your messages. I may not always respond. I may respond in the 5D. I may not always respond in the 3D. So just know that I do see you. I see you, I feel you, I hear you, but I may not always, I may more telepathically respond, because some of you say that you're getting telepathy from me. So I may respond to you more in the 5D than in the 3D. So because I don't always, because you may not see a physical response from me, I feel like this is a message for me too. I feel like someone's saying this to me too, because there's some mirrored energy going on right now. I feel like someone out there watching is saying, just because you haven't received a physical response from me doesn't mean I'm not talking to you in the 5D, that I'm not talking to you telepathically. And I'm turning that right around back to any of you that are saying that or thinking that and saying, just because you're not hearing from, well, you wouldn't, some of you, I don't know, I don't know who you are, but just because we're not connecting in the 3D doesn't mean we're not connecting telepathically, organically, in the, someone needs this confirmation. Someone needs to hear this confirmation that just because, it is, Spirit saying there, that I need to tell you that just because you haven't contacted me in the 3D doesn't mean I'm not communicating with you in the 5D, and that you need to trust what you feel, trust what you're hearing, trust what you're feeling, and know that it is real. And they're saying that's enough said, that's all I need to say. So, and that apparently we're just going to keep going. This reading is not all about me and my telepathic messages with whoever you are. I don't know who you are, but there's this energy around, okay? And I acknowledge you, I see you, and I feel you very deeply. Oh, see? You're all I've ever wanted. This came out of the Twin Hearts deck. So this is more confirmation. Take this as it resonates with you, because I know there are quite a few of you, Spirit saying on this, that are going to be watching this, that are trying to manifest new love, not returning partnerships, but new love, not somebody from the past. Why am I hearing Brokeback? I don't even know what that means. Isn't that a movie? Isn't Brokeback Mountain a movie? Okay, so maybe some same-sex partnerships going on. I don't really care what the gender, whatever it is, whoever you are. All I care about is the love. But I gotta. So there may be some of you here. Either saying Spirit getting Pleiadians, getting me off track again, who are manifesting. It's new love is manifesting. Okay, it's not. It's many of you. It's not all of you watching, because I know some of you are in already committed partnerships. And for those of you, it could be a new love of self. And I don't like that when readers do that either, because that sounds wishy-washy to me. But I know it's what we're doing, a collective reading. So we're reading for many different souls and many different circumstances. So it's like, oh, we need to cover all the bases, right? But, you know, I don't. So take it as it fits. I think just take it as it fits. It feels like it's one of two things. If it's not a new romance, then it's a new love of self. For those of you that have not been taking very good care of yourself. And maybe it's both. Maybe it's both things. Maybe it's you are manifesting new love, but until it can come to you, you have to start taking better care of yourself, because how are you going to care for anybody else? How are you going to bring anybody else in your reality if you can barely take care of yourself? I would hope that everybody watching this is at least knows what good self-care is all about, or at least is being guided to work with their own self and self-love and self-care. All right, don't let me get too goofy. I feel like I could really start to get goofy. It's that skull. Okay, there's a skull. There's a crystal skull that someone just showed. Another way shower, Michael, I don't know how he says his last name, Meyer. I watch his light language all the time. It's very potent and very powerful. And he works a lot with a lot of different crystal skulls, but he brought in a crystal skull. I don't know, you guys. You have to go watch his video about Lionsgate. It's Michael, M-U-I-R. He's got a really long YouTube name, like Michael Meyer, something body work or something. But this crystal skull he brought in, it looked like a crescent moon. It was huge, elongated, clear quartz. Crystal skull, man, I would love that crystal skull. Anyway, whatever. They've got a whole, I don't need any more stuff, but that crystal skull is being very cheeky with me right now. it was galactic energy. It was a galactic being in that skull. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the last little vignette, I think, of this this whole thing here. This is Shaman's Drum. This is also my deck. All my decks are exclusively at the Game Crafter. All the links for all the stuff, all the goodies. But let's see, because we have 4 cards. I want to see what's coming up with these 4 cards. Oh my God. Okay, stop it. Stop with this. So, okay, there is somebody's energy that's kind of overriding my entire reading. It's very powerful. If you're the only person watching this, holy smokes, I know you're not. But there is there's actually several energies that are really very potent and very powerful. Not that they're overriding this reading, but I feel them more than anybody else right now. One is this cheeky little skull, and the other one is this person. I know because whenever you're around, I get the bees. The bees come in. Bees being the animal, bees being, I don't know if B is part of your name, if B is like the first initial of your name, but whenever you're around, bees show up very, very frequently. But this is the bee flies in to help you on your journey. Sweet rewards await you if you can find patience in the process. So bee or bee person, bee shifter person, or wolf spirit, because I think you come in as a wolf a lot too. I don't know what this patience in the process is all about. I feel like there's a sunflower here too. Okay. Do I really want to take this reading in this direction? Can I just finish? Let me just see what else is here. Let me just see, because you're overriding this. You're a very powerful energy, and you're overriding this reading because your cards want to be on top of everybody else's cards. Okay, stop that. Be person. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, peace pipe in the reverse. What is done is done. It's time to make amends. Let me just lay them all out here. I feel like this is like some almost personal reading for somebody. Chief White Eagle, Panka Spirit Guide. Feel tall and proud of who you are. Child of the... This is who you are coming in, and you're overriding my reading. Truth. When you are true to your heart, no one can sway you. All right. I want to check in with my guides because this is a reading for everybody. Hold on, please. And I have a very, very, whenever I get Chief White Eagle, somebody very powerful is, well, number one, he's very powerful, but hold on. Because I had an indigenous energy pop in earlier today. It was a very overpowering. So I want to check, I want to go rise above that. And I want to check in with Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. And I just want to make sure that I'm on track, or do I need to redirect this reading in any way? They're telling me to keep going. They're telling me to keep going. All right, so hold on. What's this channeling? What's done is done. What's now is now. Free yourself. You know how. That's coming through. Okay, so it's like a reading being... Okay, we set an intention about Lionsgate, and my intention is always to provide guidance for the best and highest and greatest good of everybody involved that would be watching this. And I feel like sometimes what happens is when there's very powerful energies coming through. So I feel all of you. I feel all of you collectively that watch this. But when there's very big energies coming through, it can kind of override, so to speak. It can kind of become this, here you are again. When you have like a power person, you know, like somebody very powerful, and they walk into a room and it's like everything else just, I'm going to cry now. Everything else just dims. Everything else just dims in their light and in their radiance. That's this energy. Okay, and whoever you are, you've got to be true to your own heart. forgive whatever's gone on in the past, because peace pipe was in reverse. So if it's something between you and another person, and just because this feels like this energy is coming in, and I don't want to use the word hijack because I don't like that word. I think that has some other types of connotations to it. I don't think it's being hijacked. I feel like there's energy watching, a soul watching, that really needs this message. And so this is how the message is being delivered to them. And for the rest of you, so this would be almost like I'm doing a live and I'm start doing some personal readings for people, and you are tempted to this energy has stepped in and kind of overshadowed everything else because of its brilliance and its light. And you're tempted to like pop off, like, well, she's not talking to me anymore. And it's like, yes, in a sense, I'm talking to all of you, because there's messages in what, oh, look at how powerful it is. There's messages in what this person needs to hear right now that are meant for you as well. So it's kind of like a reading within a reading. So for this person, this Chief White Eagle spirit, this Bee Clan person, this Wolf Shifter person, like I'm talking directly to you and you're talking directly to me, but we've got messages for the collective here as well, okay? So all of you need to feel tall and proud of who you are during this Lionsgate portal. This door's open, now what? You need to honor the fact that you have done a whole crap ton of work for the last, since 2020, to get to where you are now. So you need to honor yourself, all of us, myself included. It's been a heck of a hard ride. It's been very, very challenging. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, it's been high vibe, but it's been a lot of work. And it's been very tiring. It's like, I want to celebrate now. I'm tired of doing all this heavy work. And I feel like we're getting high vibe. Well, I know we're getting high vibe. We're getting higher, of course. We had to do that work to get to this high vibeness of where we're at now in order to be able to receive these blessings and these gifts. I do want to find out about the patience, because that's the only thing that's a little bit like, I'm so tired of hearing about have patience. I'm really tired of hearing about have patience. I think all of you guys are too. And so I do want to ask Spirit, is there anything we can do or anything to say or draw about patience? I'm not hearing anything other than keep going. All is well. Keep carrying on. You know what you need to do and when you need to do it. All of you are being divinely guided. Whatever situations are going on through these cards that have come up for you as you've been listening to this, you all have very strong spiritual guides. If you don't feel like you do, then like tap into this guy. I mean, call it in Chief White Eagle. Look at him. I mean, he's done a lot of work on himself not in the astrals, but like how to get together, where souls go to he's done a lot of soul reparation work in the upper realms. So if you were to like go look him up, you might be like, what's so great about him? But number one, he was like a really strong spiritual like leader of his people. But when he ascended, when he passed on, a lot of people talk about Chief White Eagle. He's become like this, almost like an ascended master in a sense, because he's done so much work on himself. Otherwise, he wouldn't have worked with me on this deck, because I only work with like really high vibe. Ow. Okay. Anything else? We're at 34 minutes now. Okay. So they're saying that's it. All is well. We're safe. We're good. We're divinely guided. We're divinely protected. Let's just pull out a little rune. These are like part of the runes. Oh, it's like a portal. I just reached down and kind of picked one up. What is this? Oh, gateway. It's a magical gateway coming up on 8/8. We deserve everything that's coming to us. If there's some action that you're supposed to take or that you've been pondering taking, or maybe you're tired of waiting, maybe you're in this liminal space where it's like, well, I know I'm supposed to take action. I don't know. Maybe some of you have some of you been given a specific date? They're saying some have. Some of you watching or listening have been given a specific date about something you're supposed to do, or somewhere you're supposed to be, or somebody you're supposed to contact, or something that's supposed to happen by a specific date. You're getting a little nervous. First of all, you're getting impatient about it. But you're also slightly nervous, and some of you can't wait for that date to get here. Some of you are very excited for that date to get here, and you're just like trying to wait so patiently. And I think those are the ones that I was talking about, where there's a lot happening in the 5D, where it seems like nothing's really happening in the 3D. And for those of you, you're just being asked to stay the course. Don't change anything, and the guidance that you've been given is not going to change because you watched a reading, because you feel like you really resonated and now you need to move faster or whatever. There's patience in the process. The patience is part of the process. I don't know why, believe me. Sometimes I'm like, why do I have to be so freaking patient? I don't understand. Like, what is the lesson? Like, I've had patience over patience over patience over patience. Like, I'm so tired of being patient. So I feel you guys who feel that way. But Spirit's saying there's nothing you can do about that but wait a little bit longer. And the risk is in the reward. The risk is in the reward. What is that? That's like some sort of puzzle thing. That's like a puzzle box in a way. The risk is in the reward. The risk is in the reward. Oh my God. That's like a puzzle box for y'all to unpack as I leave you with this reading, because I think that can go, that's like a little Pandora's box. What does that mean? The risk is in the reward. It's like one of those Zen teachings that you have to like meditate on, because it can mean different things depending on which realm or which level of consciousness you're looking at it at, the different levels of truth. So I'll leave you with that. The risk is in the reward. And I feel like we've had a very powerful reading. I've got a very powerful group of friends and followers on TLC for the Soul. And I want to honor each and every one of you, everything you've done to get to this space and this place. Honor yourself, honor your guides, do something to celebrate. And the next time I see you, we will be doing a little Lionsgate celebration to just take some time out and honor where we've come before we try to jump on all these new timelines that are going to open up for us. I want to thank you all so much for joining me, and we will see you again soon. Take care.